Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chicky. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Did you have a great weekend? I had a really good weekend. What did you
It,
do this weekend, my Lise?
well, it was just beautiful, and I love this weather. I just love it. I love, I don't know, the crisp weather. I know you are for the hot, the summer, but I love this.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I am gonna do a little out and about right up today because yesterday I didn't really touch my computer, but I had a visit with local artist Dan Burgess.
Ooh.
Actually, he doesn't really exhibit anywhere. I think he did exhibit at Cayuan at one point, but he doesn't really do anything outside of his window because he lives on the other side of Fourth, on the left hand side, a little bit past CCVS. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
he's got like a little extension on the front of his house, like we do, and he uses his front window as an art gallery. So
Oh.
if you walk by at any time, there's always paintings in the front window, and he sells them from his front window. It's awesome.
And that's
So
like on what side of like on
it's
the west, on the east
it's
side?
on 4th Street East. So it's on the other side of I should have asked
Sydney.
him for the name of his house. Isn't that
Sydney.
ridiculous?
Yeah, anyway, so they're
The
all
other
there
side
in the
of,
window.
yeah, they're in the window, and that's how he sells them. So anyway, he had posted a
Ah.
painting the other day, and I sent it to you. I hope you can share it because I
Yes.
actually bought it from him. I saw it on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, that is my driveway leading from the house out to the road. It's perfect. And if you look, he's incorporated fall and winter.
Uh-huh.
It's gorgeous, and it's an oil painting. So I said, okay, I got to go see this in person. I need this painting. So I stopped in and visited with him, bought the painting. He's got sold written on it on his Facebook page. But I've also convinced him, he doesn't do commissions, but he's going to do a special one for me, the same painting, but spring to summer. So I'll have them side
Wow.
by side. So the other one will be like all greens and stuff with little flowers that are on the lot. But look at the detail, Julia. It is beautiful.
Yeah, it looks really nice. And I love how he's got like the fall at the top and
Yeah.
then the winter at the bottom. It's like so original.
Yeah. So he's combined fall and winter.
Uh-huh.
The other one he's going to do spring and summer. But oh my God, I walked in to his place. It's like a gallery, but his paintings are, you swear some of them were photographs. They're
That
so,
is
so good.
gorgeous.
He's self-taught. He's a self-taught artist, would you believe? Because I said, surely
Wow.
he learned this somewhere. But if you want to see more of his art, go onto Danny Burgess, the artist, Facebook page, and all
Uh-huh.
his artwork is there. It's
Uh-huh.
amazing. It's just amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's
Well,
kind of,
speaking of arts, like I'm gonna put something else here on the screen. Just let me find it here.
but it
Yes,
just
I
goes
got
to
it.
show we have so many talented people in Cornwall.
We do. And the
Yes.
Focus Art exhibition is back at the mall. Like, I don't think they had one last year because of COVID,
Yeah.
of course. And so now it's coming back. And I don't know if you can see it's kind of small on the screen, but it will be at the Cornwall Square on November 18th, 19th, 2021, and
Mm-hmm.
then 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, and there's always so many great artists that are exhibiting in this little event, and it's always in a nice little empty store that they get from the mall. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, we were members of Focus Heart before, and we've participated in this event, and it's always such a panoply of amazing artwork.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really showcases all the fantastic artists we have in this community. So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. So it is on the upper level. We just don't know which store, but one of the many stores that's up
yes,
there. So
yeah. Hey, sadly, it is so empty up there right now.
I know I walked through it the other day, and I'm like, oh my God, because I was doing my out and about putting seekers out. And of course, one of our stocks is Modern Primitive. So our rack is there, people, if you want to pick up a copy of the November Seeker. We've
Oh
got them
yes,
in there.
Joe Wilderness is
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, we've got that Modern Primitive, and I love that store. I don't know. Have you
Yeah,
been in
it
there?
is. I've been in there last week for the very first time.
Oh
Like, I
my
mean,
God.
I've walked by so many times, but I've actually went in, and I was with my son Mateo, and oh
Hmm.
my God, like they have
I know.
so many wonderful things, and even like they have like vinyl records that
Yep.
they're selling, and secondhand books, and they have a little reading nook, and it's like such a little community space, you know. It's a
Yeah.
really fantastic communal space. It's yeah, I like what they did with the place.
Yeah, and they've got they do hand drumming there, and look out for that kind of thing. And then of course, Yafa has bought in artists. Like every few weeks, they have a different artist in there showing their,
Mhm.
kind of, you can go meet the artist and chat with them, and it's such a friendly space. I
It
don't
is, and
know.
that's what I mean. It's like it's really community
Yeah,
orientated. It's like a little community nook, you know.
yeah.
And the prices are very reasonable. Like it's nice, unique stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
um yeah, I saw some like tree of life. I have a thing for the tree of life symbol.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have so many kids, I guess that's where I get it from.
Yeah,
But they have so many things with the tree of life. Like they have pendants, they have like
yeah.
clothing, they have like, so yeah, it's an incense and
Oh yeah.
all sorts of yeah,
Yeah,
great
every
store.
every corner you've got, but like I always say, you better make sure you have time to look
Y-
around in there,
yeah,
because it's not a 5 minute in and
no,
out
you can
store.
get lost in there for
Yeah, there's
sure.
lots. But that's the kind of clothing I wore when I was a teenager, like
Yeah,
that kind of stuff. I just love that store. It brings me back to those days.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Hey, and then I was walking around, and like every second store is closed. And when did La Senza close?
Quite a while ago, because I had wanted to actually go in there at one point, and I went up there and it was gone.
Well, I was going
Probably,
to go in there, and then I saw that I was not there, and I'm like, huh, I thought for sure it was there like just last week, you know.
yeah.
And then I asked the girl at Showcase, and she says, yeah, it's been gone for 2 years. And I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, yeah,
I hadn't even noticed that it had been gone. So yeah,
yeah.
hello, like
Yeah, so I
late
don't know.
news.
I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to bring in new stores or what they're going to do. But I do know, and I don't know if you can pull it up. The marketplace is also coming back. I think it's just, I don't know if it's upstairs or downstairs. I think it's downstairs,
Oh
with
yes, like
all the little pop-up shops for.
yeah, I did not visit that last year, but I plan on doing it this year.
Yeah, so it's
Because
it's going to
last year,
be.
you remember, last year you were more brave than me,
Yeah.
and so I did, I did not go there last year. But
So,
this year,
for anybody who doesn't know, we've seemed to have switched roles. Now, Julia has kind of we've done the 360. Julia is the brave one, and I'm not. This is actually not the same thing.
oh
This
no,
is going on where Sears was upstairs. This
uh
is
huh.
We Three Girls.
Oh, so that's a different little market.
Yeah, this is a different little market. This is only December and 4th and 5th. I posted this
Okay,
on our calendar the other day. This is We Three Girls. They're doing
okay.
that. I think Ghost Walk for Charity is in there right now. It's upstairs where Urban Planet was.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be taking place there. And if you read, there's over 100 vendors.
Wow.
Now, the little market, which is more permanent, I think it's there for pretty well November and December. I can't
You
remember if
don't
it's.
have it in the calendar, do you?
I don't. I started working on
Okay.
that yesterday, so I will put something up. But it's either upstairs. It's going to be upstairs or downstairs, and I can't remember. And it's a whole bunch of little stores, like little arts crafty things, and
Mm-hmm.
they're permanently there. So for the couple of months. So
Cool.
there's a lot of stuff, I think, going to be popping up in there. And
Yeah.
but I don't know what they're doing with the empty stores, because yeah, like you said, there's a lot of them right now.
Yeah, it's funny how we kind of switched to, like, malls like the Cornwall Square were very popular,
Mm-hmm.
in the 90s and 80s, and then we switched to like outdoors stuff, like, big malls that are outdoors, like,
Mm-hmm.
or like the Walmart area, or
Yeah.
the now there's the Winners and the PetSmart, and so it's all outdoor stuff, and you would think that in Canada, in Ontario, where it's super freaking cold in the winter, you would
Mm-hmm.
appreciate being inside. Like, I would much rather be inside than being outside shopping. So I don't know why the switch, I don't know why. Do you guys know why the switch? Like, why did that happen? Why are we going towards those things? I guess cost is one of the things, because those malls are probably really, rent is probably really expensive,
I
and
think so.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Mm,
But anyway, I got a quick question. Like, I know when I first moved here in 79, there was a lot of different stores in Cornwall Square. I mean, they've gone a long time ago. I want everybody to kind of put what kind of stores do you remember in the store? Like, what kind of from years ago
in the
when it
mall?
was bustling? Yeah, in the Cornwall Square. I know there
Yeah.
was a restaurant and I can't remember the name of the restaurant on the corner. It was on the corner near where the dollar store is, but
Yeah.
opposite. There was so many different stores there. There was shoe stores and all kinds of stuff. If anybody wants to jot down some names of stores they remember, put them in the chat
The chat
column.
box. Yeah.
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 I got another question too, actually. Okay. In the morning, what do you do first? Do you get up and have a coffee or do you have breakfast first and then a coffee? What
Uh,
do you do?
Coffee for me. Like, that's the first thing that happens. Oh, and by the way, I had like this whole um thing about my Keurig machine that, I don't know if we
Mm-hmm.
discussed this last week or not on the show, but I had like three Keurig machines that died on me in the
Yeah.
span of a year. Anyways, so I went and had lunch with a friend last week, and she had like a good old coffee machine, coffee maker, like
Yeah.
a regular drip coffee brewer. And I'm like, that's good coffee, And she said, yeah, it's just like a regular. So I went to Walmart, and instead of spending another $100 on a Keurig machine, I went and got a nice little $25 drip coffee machine, and it makes the best coffee. Like, no
I s-
problem.
yeah, I still like
Problem
mine.
solved. Sneaky. Sneaky,
Sneaky
sneaky.
Pete's. Sneaky Pete's
Sneaky
is the
peeks. There you go.
restaurant. Yeah, Sneaky Pete's is the restaurant. That's what it was. I couldn't remember. And I know that
Aha.
upstairs there was a shoe store too, shoes and purses. I love that place. I can't remember that one either. Like there was all these little stores.
Yeah.
They're long gone, of course, but
Yeah. I miss the restaurant, the mall, like the restaurants in the malls.
oh
Like, they
yeah.
used to have restaurants in the malls all the time, or the Zeller's restaurant.
Oh
I
yeah.
miss that place. That was so good. I
Like
used to
the
take my
Zeller
kids there.
store, like we're really going back now, but the Zeller store, it was always so messy and everything, but I kind of miss it. Like nothing was in the right place. So you
Uh-huh.
never knew what price was what because the wrong things were always on the shelves. But I don't know, it was just kind of one of those stores that you like going to.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and like, I used to take my kids to eat at that restaurant.
mhm.
Like, it was a fun thing. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the reason I was asking about the coffee, because I do the same. I get up, reach for the coffee, and then eat after. But apparently, you're supposed to eat first and then have a coffee after.
Actually, what you're supposed to do is have a tall glass of water, then eat, then have your coffee. Like, the first thing you should do is drink water.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
say actually it's better to even drink a glass like warm water with
Lemon.
lemon in it. Yeah, to
Lemon.
start your
Yeah.
day. Because I know I tried it the other day. I did my eating first, and then I didn't even want coffee. Like,
Really?
yeah, it's just I crave
Excuse
my
me.
coffee
Still have
first
that
and
cough.
then eat after, but when you do it the opposite way, it's like, well, I don't know, I don't want coffee now.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
No, I was reading a couple of things was saying that it's better for your metabolism to eat first and then do coffee.
Yeah, you see, I don't know about that. Like, you hear opposite things all the time. Like some people say that, the breakfast is the really most important meal of the
Mm-hmm.
day. You have to have breakfast absolutely. And then this whole, other side of people that health professionals that say that fasting is really good for you. Like if you don't eat from night all the way to lunchtime, if you have like a 12-hour fast, it's really good for your
Okay.
metabolism. So I don't know which one is right, because to me it does make sense that if you don't feed your system often, it would become lazy, like, and it would kind of like make your metabolism slower if you don't,
Mhm.
continually make it work. So
Yeah.
the fast thing kind of makes sense that it wouldn't be good. But then again, I don't know. The other side of people say that, fasting is completely good for you. Like it really
Wow.
kickstarts your metabolism for some reason. Anyway,
Now I'm a bit confused. I guess I'll continue
it's
doing my
it's
coffee
confusing.
first.
I've done this for years. Like I'm not hungry in the morning at all. When I get
Mm,
up, I go, I make my coffee, I have my coffee, and then I eat for lunch. I'm
yeah.
ready to
Well,
eat by the time it's 12.
I usually eat around 10 or so.
Oh wow.
I just have a bowl of I found the best cereal. I think it's John by Johnson's, and it's just chock full of oats and nuts. That's all it is. It's really really good. I like
Yeah.
that. And
Well,
I'm good for a good few hours. So,
I made because my husband bought a whole bunch of bananas at Walmart. Like, they have like those racks. I shouldn't say that because I want to keep them for myself. But they have
I
those
know.
discount racks with
Yeah.
veggies and fruits. And so he bought this big bag of bananas. Like I have so many bananas, I don't know what to do with them. I'm sorry. It's a little nagging thing. Um, so I looked for a recipe, and oats are super good for you. We all know
They
that
are.
oats are
Yeah.
amazing. So I have these old fashioned oats, and I made some. They're like protein banana peanut butter cookies.
Ooh.
They're packed with nuts
Mm-hmm.
and like peanut butter, banana, chia seeds, and you just I made a whole bunch of that. They're like yay big,
Ooh.
and it's filling for breakfast. Like that's what I fed my kids for breakfast this morning, and it's good.
Yeah,
It's
and
good
it's
for them.
healthy too, because they say
Hmm.
nuts are really good for you.
Absolutely. So yeah,
Of course, maybe not cashews and peanuts, but other nuts.
yeah. The peanuts are a big no no.
Sheldon says any soft nut is not good for you. Hard nuts are better. So that's what he says. So
Good to know.
that's what I go by. I don't know.
My mom used to buy like the nuts in the shell, and we would crack them open. Like
The peanuts in the shell.
no, 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 no. The real nuts,
Oh, the
like
hazel
walnuts and yeah,
hazelnuts,
hazelnuts,
Brazil
and in the
nuts.
shell, and then she'd always have that at her house. Anytime we'd visit, there were nuts in a bowl, and could just crack them open and eat nuts, and they're good. Like
Well,
can't get much fresher than that.
that's kind of a Christmas thing in our house. Month of December is like that. Not my parents was like that too. So, but I learned something else about peanuts in the shell, because I'm a big feeder of squirrels
Uh
and
huh.
birds and stuff. And when I was over chatting with Danny, he's into that too. But I've always noticed that a squirrel will pick up a nut and then put it down. Go to the next one, pick it up, put it down. And blue jays do that too. And I'm going, why are they doing that? Well, he was telling me it's because some nuts have like one nut in it, one have two, some shells have three. They find the ones that are the heaviest, and that's the ones
Oh.
they take first. So
Oh.
it kind of makes sense because I've watched them do it, and I'm going, that's kind of weird. Why don't they like that nut versus that nut? It's because one's lighter than the other, so they go for the heaviest ones.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
You know what
smart.
else is funny? So when we went hiking a couple of weeks ago, we went to the Chipmunk Trail in Ottawa. That's a beautiful trail. If you're a hiker and you have not been to the Chipmunk Trail in Ottawa, it's near the 416.
Mhm.
That is the most amazing trail. The chipmunks and the squirrels come and eat in your hands. The
Oh,
chickadees come and eat in your hands. Anyways, what I was going to say is like we had some bird feed and we had some peanuts, and so we would raise our hand and put the bird feed,
Mhm.
to get the chickadees to come. And the chickadees would come and they would only pick um, the sunflower seeds in the shell. They would not pick anything else, just the sunflower seed.
Hmm.
And at some point, we kind of ran out of those. So I thought, I'm just going to crush a peanut and see if they like that. Oh my God, they just love peanuts. The
Oh,
chickadees love peanuts. Like I was cracking the shell, and then I would crack the peanut itself in smaller pieces because
yeah, yeah,
I don't want them to choke, poor things.
yeah.
But I
Well,
would put them in little pieces and raise my hands, and at some point I had like four on my hand at the same time. They
oh,
were they were gobbling that thing. Like they really, really, really love peanuts.
oh my God. It's so cute, the wildlife.
Mm,
That's kind
like
of kept me going through COVID, just feeding my little wildlife
like
on the
I had
side of the house.
I had like two hands up, and they would just like come and
Oh,
like, and my son was with us, like Joshua was with us, and he was raising his hands. And anyways, they were everywhere on our, we put some on our heads, they would come on our
oh
heads
my
to come and get it.
God.
Like it was so cute.
Maybe I should
Great trail.
I
You should
should
come with
maybe
us sometime.
yeah, well, I was just going to say at some point maybe I'll stand in my secret garden with my hands up and see if they'll come and
Do you
fly
have
on me.
chickadees?
Yeah,
Like
I
go,
do.
oh yeah, oh
I
yeah,
do
just put
actually.
some
So I
peanuts
should
in there.
see if
No,
they will eat
they
off
like
my
the
hand.
peanuts.
Oh
Yeah,
my God. Yeah,
yeah.
I love my little wildlife, my squirrels and my blue jays and doves, and it seems to be the same animals coming every day, and it's like a little community. They kind of all integrate together, you know?
Yeah,
It's really
that's fun.
cute. Yeah.
Hey, so I want to say hi today to the people of Ottawa because the Seeker's coming to Ottawa.
So I heard.
So crazy thing, I know.
Yes.
But we are going to try to bring the Seeker to and the positivity
Hmm.
to the people of Ottawa. So I want to say hi to whoever's listening in Ottawa today.
Yeah, because that's kind of something we're looking at doing in the new year.
Hmm.
It'll be exciting. While we're talking about the Seeker, I do want to plug our center spread. If
Yes.
everybody can see it, we will start putting this on the Facebook. So once again, as last year and the few years before, you will start seeing this little dude. Oh, yeah, there you go. On counters for in 8 stores in Cornwall. So I will tell you which stores they are. So when you go and purchase at these stores, you will be given a little, and I had it here. Where did I put it? Oh, you'll be given a little bit of a little. It used to be a ballot pre-COVID, but it's instructions on how to go register your purchase
Hmm.
on our website. Or if you don't have a computer, you can call us. And you have a chance on the 20th of December on our show to win $250 cash, which
Uh
is
huh.
exciting. So the stores that you can register at are Purple Broomstick, Gordon Jewelers, Terry Lynn Boutique, Harvest, both Vincent Massey and Cornwall Center, the Squire Shop, Bud's Records, Furniture Village, and Celtic Treasures. So the more you shop at these two places in
The more
November and
chances you
December,
got.
the more chances you've got to get your name put in. And
And you could win, like we say it here, cold, hard cash.
two hundred
$250 to go towards your Christmas shopping or paying back some of the Christmas shopping money that you've spent.
or buying yourself a special something for yourself.
Absolutely.
So yeah, the more you shop, the more chances to win. So
Yeah, so we do
have fun.
this contest every single year, and it's such fun. My Lisa and I have a blast every time we have to draw.
Yeah,
We do the
it's
bloopers too because we usually have to take a few takes and make some problems. Remember that time that you wished a Merry Christmas in Estonian and I just cracked up?
every time I said the word, she started laughing. I don't know
Say it.
why. Heit buhi.
No, that's not what you were saying.
what was I saying? There's different ways of saying rumside.
That's one. That's
Oh,
the
the
one.
rumside. You like the rumside.
That's the one.
Yeah, there's different ways of saying it, but yeah.
I was
But
cracking up every time she was saying it, and I just couldn't get my words out.
yeah, I remember that. Well, that was
We
when
have
we
to
did
move
the
somewhere.
old-fashioned ballot. We picked it out of the bags, but I
Yeah.
mean, the last few years we've done it with the elimination wheel. So what we
Uh-huh.
do is we pick up 5 names out of each store, and then those 5 names go onto our big wheel, and then we do the elimination process. So the last name standing, like left on the wheel, is the winner.
The name on the wheels go around. No, that doesn't work.
No, that doesn't work. So that's how we'll do it on the 20th of December.
Yeah, that's so it's always lots of fun. We love giving money away, so making somebody's day, and then the store who
It's
um
pulled from also wins 250.
$250. So yay!
It's a win-win. It's a nice little thing before Christmas.
Yeah,
So
so go and support those stores, and more than ever, it is important to shop local and
mhm.
try to support our local people. So go ahead and support them.
Because we all know everybody's had a tough time for the last 18 months or so. It's been crazy,
Uh, yep.
but anyway, hopefully things will change and we'll start coming out of
Well,
that.
it's getting better every day. Oh, did you hear the news that they approved a pill in the UK now that actually prevents hospitalization and death by about 89%, I think it was.
I did not
So,
know.
yes. So, and now they're working on getting that approved here and in the States as well. There's 2 companies doing that medication. It's an retroviral, I think, and it's made by Merck and Pfizer. And so, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Finally, now we have vaccines. We have like a treatment, potential treatment. So hopefully, sooner rather than later, we get back on a real normal. I'm so
So
tired.
So actually, question. So this pill. So when do you take it? If you get sick, you take it. And
I'm
how does
not
that work?
sure. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gathering that it's like they're giving it to older people who are more at risk, I
Hmm.
think. So, and I'm not sure at what point, if it's at diagnosis or at when they get really sick, that they would give
Hmm.
the pill or not. Like
Hmm.
I'm not sure, My-Liis. I'd have to look into it a little more, but I know that it's been approved as a treatment for COVID in the UK, and we're gonna follow suit. So it's good.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So listen, I think we have our guest that's waiting in the back. So before we bring her in, because she's gonna be talking about the item that we're gonna taste
Yep.
today. So we're going to do the taste test, and then maybe we'll bring her in right away, and she can see us taste it. How's that? Good morning,
Oh,
Barb.
Hi.
hi, Barb. So yeah,
How are
we're
you?
excited to taste this today.
So
What?
I'm gonna roll our little thing because we have a Monday Munchie intro. So we're gonna be tasting soon. All right. So, My-Liis, I'm going to let you introduce this because you're the one who found the find.
Yeah. So like we always say, we're always going to local stores and we're looking for something that's very different. And I happen to be at my very favorite store, Mrs. B's Crafts and Gift Decor. And I asked Barb what she had that we could taste test. And she showed us these beautiful little chocolate pizzas. Well, these are the slices, but she has the full pizzas as well. So we will try this. And then Barb has something really exciting to tell us about a contest that she is making around these. So
All
let's
right. So
try it.
so I took a picture, My-Liis, so you can post it later. But okay, so it's really like a
Well
slice of
wrapped.
pizza.
Very well wrapped.
So it
And
actually can you guys hear me?
yes.
Yeah.
So it actually comes, I'm trying to get to the camera. It actually comes kind of this way this month. The header cards came in instead of the boxes, but same
Oh.
idea. Same idea.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So they're easier because I have to get scissors to come.
I'm gonna use my teeth.
Don't eat the
There you
plastic.
go.
Do whatever you have to get into it. But oh my
It
god,
Oh,
smells good
make
too.
sure you take some pictures. Make sure you take some pictures, Julia, as we're
yeah,
doing this.
I will. I'm gonna say something. Usually I share my finds with my kids, but I think today I'm gonna be selfish.
Look at this. Yeah, so
Look at
this is
this
the
little
one with the
pizza.
M&Ms. And Barb, the other, there's a one with scores as well,
Score.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You should have
So
got that one. I love scores.
Oh, well,
the
I do
score one
too.
looks like this.
Yum.
Yummy, but
Okay.
I thought this one was visually pleasing to my
Okay.
eyes. So
Okay. It's like the M&Ms are like the pepperoni on the pizza.
yeah,
Mai-Liis is always very colorful.
Yes, she is.
even though I don't dress colorfully, I dress in
Oh,
black, but I
Oh,
just love
your
colored
pants are
stuff
usually are colorful.
yeah, your
Your
splashy
little
pants.
leggings.
lately.
All
Yeah.
right, so
Okay.
I'm sure there's nothing not to like on this. So I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, without even tasting it, that it's going to be a 10. But let's go ahead and give it a try, My-Liis. Ready?
Okay.
One,
Yep.
two, three. Mm.
Mm.
Oh my God, that's good.
So, who
Mm.
are you going to share this with anybody?
Mm-mm. No way. Maybe I'll
So,
leave them a little piece. You know, I want to try, like, if you see here,
yeah, try the
there's the
top
M&M
part.
right here, but the top part's got like, it looks like nuts, right?
Yeah.
Peanuts. So I'm going to give a try to that as well.
Yeah, me too.
Mm. Mm.
Oh my goodness, what's that in there? Like
Look at the
marshmallow?
crust. There's like a toffee in there. It looks yellow. It's not yellow. My color's all off.
Yeah, wait,
Mm.
I can't even get it to it.
It's like a toffee.
And it's crunchy. It's
Yeah,
really, really
it's like a
good.
broken up toffee at the top. I don't believe it's peanuts at the top.
Mm.
Now, if you
Man,
have
it's
a
like a
peanut allergy, though, it could have come into contact with peanuts because it is made in a facility that they work with nuts.
it's like a crunchy bar. Have you ever had a crunchy bar?
Yes, I love
Crunchy
crunchy.
bars have like that toffee inside. I love that crunchy. Mm.
It's crunchy yet chewy. It's really, really good. I'm so glad I walked into the store for this,
You just
Barb.
Mm.
guys are just going to keep eating and not get back to your time.
No, I'm gonna put mine down. She's gonna
Mm.
keep eating it. She's gonna eat the whole thing because
I'm gonna put it away too. Mm.
she's determined she's not sharing this.
Now I'm
So
gonna
she's
have to go get the score one because I can only imagine. Mm. That is so good. Well, that's a 10 for me.
a
There you
10 for
go.
me too.
Good.
An easy 10. We don't even have to think about that one.
Right?
Unlike when we ate those salt and vinegar crickets, then we really had to think about that one. It was horrible.
Oh, what was that other thing that you had me taste and I just like it? Like I just couldn't. It tasted like perfume. It was a
Turkish
candy.
delight.
Oh
She
God.
couldn't eat that one either. I try and find different things, Barb, but we really want to concentrate on local. So
I
thank you
think
so much.
this was a little easier to swallow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
thank
was
you so much for this idea. But you have a contest around this. So let's hear about it.
We do. So for the month of November, you're going to be able to nominate your hero. It could be a frontline worker. It could be anybody that you consider is a hero during these times. So you would need to give us their name and the reason why you believe that they're your hero. Or they could be a hero, not your hero. And then between yourself and the person that you're nominating, you will each get a chocolate pizza. Can you see this?
Bring
I
it on.
can't-
bring
I
it on.
can't tell. There we go.
There,
Oh, wow.
there, a full
Yeah, so
chocolate pizza.
this is a full size, so you get 14 pieces in this, and so
Wow.
yourself and your nomination person will each get one of these chocolate pizzas.
So you're
And
going to be giving them out to what, two separate people?
we're
Like
going
two
to do
sets
two.
of
Yeah, we're
people?
going to do. Actually, I have. Yes, I have 4 pizzas, so I would give two draws. We'll do, and probably around the 1st of December we'll draw. So we'll take people's names either through our Facebook page. You can message us. I'm going to put it up on Facebook later today, so you can message us that
We'll
way.
share it.
You can share it. Definitely share it. And you could email us instead if you don't want to use Facebook to put information on. You can email us, or you can drop off the information just on a little slip of paper. And so you get to nominate people and recognize the fact that they've worked hard. Could be a grocery store worker, could be, you know, the person who brings you your groceries. It could be anybody that, you know, that you see out there that is doing their best during this last year and a half.
What email address would they send to?
Yeah.
They can go to our website and there's an email address on there, and it gives them a link, or you can use, we have 2 email addresses, so they could use mrsbsgifts@gmail.com, or they can just go to our website address, www.mrsbsgifts.com, and there's a link there to show you an email address. So
Perfect.
definitely, and if you can put in the subject line that, you know, it's nominating somebody. So I don't open all the strange looking emails these days, but definitely, yeah. So they could definitely email, so they don't have to come in. But if they want to come in and buy some, you know, of the pizza, that's great. Or lots of other things that we have to offer. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and you definitely have a lot to offer in that store. So the address of the store, Barb?
We're at 609 Pitt Street in the Giant Tiger Plaza, and we're open 7 days a week. All of our hours are on the website as well, so that would be some good information. Our website doesn't have everything that we possibly carry in the store because we have
couldn't.
we have
No.
about 40,000 SKUs. So
Yeah.
it takes about 15 minutes to put each one on. So we put on our regular SKUs, and then everything else you could, obviously you can call us or come in and take a look.
Oh,
Phone
yeah.
number? And your phone number?
613-937-0222. And you can call in that nomination as well if you find that just as easy. So
Okay.
613-937-0222 is the phone number. And
Perfect.
we're at facebook.com/Mrs. B's Gifts. That's our Facebook page. We also do Instagram, but that one doesn't work so well for this kind of thing. I mean, we'll put it on there too.
So basically,
yeah.
they've got the whole month of November to do this, and you're
That's
going to
right.
draw
Yeah.
December 1st.
Yeah, so definitely November is kind of our hero month for Remembrance Day for different things, and but there's so many good heroes out there these days, and just people have stepped up. People have been really, really good. There's always bad apples everywhere, but we've had a lot of good ones.
We do. We do. We have a good community, and we are full of heroes in this community.
Oh,
So
without a doubt.
Definitely.
Yeah.
yeah. So I imagine the store looks beautiful at this
It
time.
does.
Well, especially the Christmas side. Oh my God, Barb.
Have you got 30 seconds?
Oh, we do.
Yes, we do.
Okay,
Please.
I'm going to take you for a walk, so you're
All
not going
right.
to see me so much. You're going to see some of the store.
Wonderful.
Okay, so hopefully we won't get anybody for privacy issues. Here we go.
So yeah, I'm scared to go in there, Julia, because I've got like about 12 totes of Christmas.
I'm gonna try and do this and not make people dizzy. But there you're getting a good look at a bit of the Christmas stuff.
Oh my God.
And okay, don't look for a second because I'm going to make you dizzy.
I wish there was a way. Oh, there we go. That's better.
So
Oh.
there, and then swinging around. Our Bradford stuff is very popular this year, and definitely all
You
the
got
way
your
over.
fingers in front of the lens, Mrs. B.
What? I'm sorry.
You had your
That's
fingers
what
in front of
happens
the
when you go
lens.
live, eh?
Oh, look at that.
Can you see? Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So now I'm going to flip you up so you can only see the ceiling and then me.
All right.
So that's a little show of our Christmas stuff, and yeah. So we're hoping that the contest will go well, and that you guys can get some people to nominate some of their they're heroes.
Yes. Yes,
Definitely.
absolutely. So if you know a hero, like Mrs. B said, it can be a healthcare worker, a grocery worker, somebody that delivers your grocery, somebody that takes care of you while you were sick, or
Yeah,
just your personal hero. Nominate them. Nine
even
three
a
seven 0222. You can call it in, or there's a whole other ways to do it that's on the comment box. You can just go and look it up, and yeah, just
Well, I'm
nominate your
thinking
heroes.
even down, even the crossing guard that crosses your
yeah,
kids across the road. Anybody that's your hero.
Teachers for sure. Like, oh my god, like,
yeah. I know for
Yeah.
myself, I would nominate a fair bit of my staff. I've seen them step up during this time.
Mm.
They've put up with a lot of pushback from the door, people, yelling at them, being upset, that we make them do certain things. Well, we were making people sanitize right up until a week ago. Like you could not come in without sanitizing. And so I had to, I put the sanitizer so you can't miss it when you walk in, but we've kind of stopped asking. But on the other hand, we still would encourage that. But yeah,
Mhm.
they've had to put up with a lot of pushback. So
What do you
definitely
mean? I
all
don't want to wear a mask.
the mask thing has not been quite as bad, but occasionally we get one again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. It's well, it's everybody's kind of um release some of the
Pent up
um
energy,
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
tension.
Anyway,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys know what to do. So go and nominate your personal heroes. And
Yeah.
Mrs.
And win
B's,
a chocolate pizza.
yes,
Oh
win
yeah.
a wonderful chocolate pizza.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, she's put hers back in the container so she doesn't eat it. Nice.
Well,
But
it's
yeah,
more like so I can hide it and my kids cannot find it.
check out Mrs. B's store. It is beautiful. It's
Absolutely.
always beautiful, Barb, but I
Well,
mean the
thanks,
Christmas
guys.
side
Christmas is
it's
always
super
such a,
beautiful.
yeah, it's such a
It's very
beautiful
nice.
time of
Yeah,
the
at
year.
that time of year. Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show and talking to us. And
Thanks for having me. Okay,
we'll see you
thanks.
soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. Yeah, what a nice idea. What a nice idea to
Yes.
give back.
And I
She's
mean, what better way to thank people than with chocolate? Like,
I was gonna say.
chocolate. Everybody loves chocolate. And a
Yeah,
chocolate
like,
pizza, like, wow. It's
but you
really
know
good.
what?
I'm impressed.
I was worried in case because I mentioned it to you too if it was too sweet, like you know what I mean.
Mhm.
But it's
It's
not.
not
It's
too sweet.
actually because I like dark chocolate. It's milk chocolate. This
Yeah.
one anyway, and it's not too sweet. It's actually really nice.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice little subtle sweetness, and yeah, I might give some to my kids, but I'm going to keep the toffee part for me.
I love that part.
I know, right?
What a nice gift though. What just even a little
It
stocking
is.
stuffer, and I
Oh
think
yeah.
I should have asked Barb, but it was 7.95 a slice. But it's still there's so much chocolate there.
There's
It's worth it.
it's like it's heavy.
Yeah, I think that was the price. I'm pretty sure. We should have asked her while she was on the show, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, or a business owner for their employees or something. It's a nice little
That
gift.
would be a good, yeah, that would be a good little gift for employees or teachers. You want to buy a
Oh,
teacher
yeah,
a different gift, like, don't send an
exactly.
apple, send a chocolate pizza.
Yeah, yeah, something totally
Get
opposite from
a
an
pizza
apple.
party for your pizza party for your teachers.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. I love it. What a nice idea. But yeah, we like doing the taste test, but if there's any businesses out there that do have something different that you would like us to taste test, and I can't remember the word, kind of show and tell on the show, please let us know. Send an email to info@thesika.ca and let us know, and we'll come over, purchase it, and then we'll try it on the show and
Yeah, because
advertise it for you.
if people don't start sending in suggestions for us, I'm gonna have to start baking and making you taste my stuff. Barb said yes, it's 7.95.
It's perfect. That's what I
She
thought
sent
it
a
was.
text. Yes.
Perfect. And I love it. Like, I don't know. I just love it.
Yeah,
And so colorful. It's so visually attractive.
it's
But yeah,
Christmassy.
The Scores one, if you want to go get the Scores one and we'll try it next week. No, I love Scores bars too.
Yeah, oh, that's my favorite. And so when we go to McDonald's to get a McFlurry in the summertime, like
Yeah.
the kids always go with the M&M or the cookies, or and I always take the Scores. And they never tried the Scores really. Anyways, at Halloween, um, I got some Scores bar for the kids,
Mm-hmm.
and so they ate the Scores, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so good, this is my favorite chocolate bar now. And I'm like, why do you think I take the McFlurry Scores all the time? It is awesome. It's like the crunchy and the Scores is my
Yep.
my favorite chocolate bars. And so if the Scores pizza has the toffee in the crust as well, like I'm gonna be in heaven, because it's like, you know uh merging of my two favorite chocolate bars.
Oh, good to know. I like crunchy bars. You mentioned
Yeah.
crunchy. I
Oh,
like
crunchy
crunchy.
is like my
I love that
Scores
one
and
too.
crunchies, my two favorites.
I used to like coffee crisp, but I think I ate one too many of them, so now I
Yeah, me
can't
too.
even.
I
I
used to love coffee crisps.
can't even look at them
When I was
anymore.
a kid, it was my favorite chocolate bar. It was a coffee crisp.
Oh no, mine was up until last week. It was my favorite. I
Oh,
ate I
okay.
ate way too many of them in one sitting, and I was like, oh my god, I can't even look at them.
You've developed a aversion to the the coffee crisp. Oh, your sound is gone. What did you do? You're gone. So my lease is gone. Did you press the mute button on your thing? There you go.
Yeah, I did. You know what?
Okay.
I had it on my lap. I must have whacked it with my hand or something.
I
That little
guess you
thing.
did. Yeah.
But we've talked about the Santa draw. We've talked about Mrs. B's contest to nominate your hero and have a chance to win a full pizza, and your hero wins a full pizza. What else do we have for events? I know Shop the Blocks is on November the 12th and the 13th, downtown Cornwall, where you can have there's lots of draws and discount shopping and giveaways.
Okay.
So that I found.
That's on the 12th.
12th and
12th and
13th.
13th.
Yeah, on the both days. Santa Claus parade is coming up at the end of November, isn't it? Can you
It
remember the
is
date?
on, I believe it is the 20th.
Yeah, so that's a little ways away, but for anybody that's listening, if you know of any events coming up, please go onto our event calendar.
Yes.
Wow. Go onto our event calendar at thesika.ca, enter your event. It's very simple. Just it'll talk you through the steps, especially put in any December events that are coming up, because
Yes.
we are working on the December Seeker,
Mm-hmm.
and any events that are entered into that calendar will automatically go into the December print version. So please go in and put those in before the 22nd of November. If they're in before that, they'll go automatically into the print. So the more that's in there, the more events we can start getting back into our calendar.
Mm-hmm. And Lord knows we love events.
Well, that's what we based our Seeker on in the first place. We used to have before COVID 4 pages of what's going on this month. That's what we really want to have back. So at the beginning of the month, you'll know what's going on for the whole month, and you can plan to go to the events
Mm-hmm.
instead of reading about them afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
right? So what else
Well,
was there?
big events are starting to happen again, so that's good. I know Cape is coming this in 2022, so
Yeah,
you know, it's nice to see stuff getting back to normal,
yeah.
slowly but surely.
It may be a little bit different from what it was, but
It's
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 coming
funny
back.
though. It's kind of weird. Like, for example, I was looking because I found my co-working space in Ottawa,
Hmm.
um, and so I was looking for networking events and stuff, and that doesn't seem to have um, started again. Like in-person networking events from the chamber or from different various
Mhm.
business groups that are over there. It doesn't seem to have started again. However, sports in Ottawa, like volleyball, basketball, all the sports, all the
Oh.
leagues are happening. Like this is happening. In Cornwall, not so much. Like
Mhm.
the basketball league is waiting for gyms. They don't have anywhere to practice. The school boards are not renting out their gyms yet. They postponed it
Oh.
to December.
Mhm.
And I really like my kids really miss doing their thing,
Mhm.
like my kids are basketball players, volleyball players. They're missing they miss doing their thing. So I really can't wait for those to start over.
Yeah, you're right. Now, there is a couple of other events too. Thursday, November the 11th at 8 o'clock, there's a hip hop concert at La Maison.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's called We Outside Hip Hop Show. Again, details are on our events calendar at thesika.ca. And then Saturday, November 13th, 11:30 to 10 p.m., there is it's called the 2021 Fall Magic Topia. Oh, yeah, there's another one too. The Magic Topia. It's a magic show. It looks like a magic related trade show. It's going on at the Royal Canadian Legion on 2nd Street. Yeah.
cool. I like that logo, the clock tower gaming logo
Mm.
made by yours truly here.
Oh, okay. All right. I was wondering why you were patting yourself on the back.
Yeah, no, it's the first event I see done by clock tower gaming, so that's good.
Oh, so where are they located or who are they? Like you would know. I First time I even hear about them, Clock Tower Gaming.
um
What is it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I removed myself instead of the no, I'm like I don't know. Like I can't, it's confidentiality, my lease. You know
Okay.
better. I can't reveal the identity of my customers.
No, no, I'm just saying, like, do they have a location
I have
somewhere
no
or
clue. I have no clue. I just did the logo.
I did
I don't
look
know
up
much more than that. So
I did look up on Facebook. I mean, they have a Facebook page, so
yeah,
but there wasn't an address, so I don't know how they operate, but something interesting, something new in Cornwall. Yeah, I like it too because I mean, we're both designers, so I love it when I see my logo designs too.
it's kind of neat.
It's kind of neat when you see them out there
Yeah,
in real life.
yeah. It's like being used, right?
Yeah, it's like, wow, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite logo is still the one for Jody Marcellet, the drumming teacher,
Yes. Uh huh.
because I based that one on my own son when he was taking drumming lessons from Jody. And I drive by because Jody's on 4th Street, way at the other end, and I drive by and his trailer's in the front yard and the cars in the
So
yard.
you see your son every
Yeah,
time.
I see my son has it like a 10-year-old. It's so cute.
Oh, cool.
It's so cute. He's now 24. I wish he had stayed at 10, but why do they have to grow up?
I don't know. Like they're yeah. They grow up and the problems grow up too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I used to laugh because, the kids are little, you're carrying them around, you're physically tired, then they get older, and my sister-in-law always used to tell me, "You'll appreciate when it's physical tiredness because you will have
The
mental
mental
tiredness
tiredness that you
when
don't
they
want to deal with.
yeah, when they become teenagers, it shifts to a mental tiredness, so
Uh-huh.
it's more tiring, I think. I find
It's
anyway.
exhausting.
It is. It
It's
is.
exhausting. Like I'm having issues with my two oldest and it's like just draining.
Yeah, because I
Yep.
mean, we don't have that magic handbook when you're a parent. You don't have the magic handbook that solves all their problems. So
Well, it's not even that. Even if we did have the magic
yeah,
handbook, it's like they're adults. You can't really
you're
force
right.
them to do anything. So, at least when they're below 18, you kind of have some sort of, control.
Yeah, some sort of say or control,
But
but yeah,
once
you're
they
right.
turn 18, that's it. There's absolutely nothing you can say. You see the wall coming and you see they're going to hit the damn wall. You can't put the brakes on for them. So,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly, you're right. That is that's the mentally draining part. Like
it is.
we can say what we want to a blue in the face. It doesn't mean they're gonna listen, and
Yeah.
we
And
can see
it's taught me how to really um let let go of the control.
yeah.
Like, I've had over the last few years, I've had to really, with the pandemic too, like it's been, I'm a control freak, total control freak.
Oh
And
yeah,
so
she is.
I've had to learn to let go
Yep,
and just let things be, because it don't matter how much I try, I don't have control over it. So
exactly.
why, you know, why get into a depression about it?
Yeah.
I can't do anything about it. So
Well,
let go.
there is a saying, you have to pick your battles.
Absolutely.
You
That's a
know, you
great,
have to pick your battles. You know, if
yeah.
some things may seem important at first, but when you think about it, it really isn't. And don't sweat the small stuff. I mean, some of it is not small, but again, don't sweat the small stuff and pick
Well,
your battles.
actually, the guy who wrote that quote, don't sweat the small stuff. If you look at the book, the title says don't sweat the small stuff. And in small letters, it says, and it's all small stuff.
You're right. You're
It's all
right.
small stuff.
It's
Yep.
true.
Yep.
Sometimes it just seems like a lot bigger, but yeah, you're
And
right.
it's you can't when you can't control things, you can only control how you react to things. Then
Exactly.
don't just change how you react.
Exactly.
And then you're good.
That's the key. Change how you react to stuff.
It is absolutely.
Wow, that on that philosophical note.
Do you have anything else for us today, My-Liis?
Well, I was just it was just a few little events, but I would still appreciate if people would start sending their events in, and so we could start filling up that calendar. I'm
All
going
right.
in every day to try and find out what's going on in Cornwall. So, but okay, before I go to actually Tuesday, November 16th at 7 p.m., it's a virtual event held by the Future Climate Leaders. It's a local town hall for all environmentally conscious folks out there. So check the information on the Future Climate Leaders page. But again, at 7 o'clock, you go on to their Zoom contact, and then it's there to discuss environmental issues.
Cool. And the information is on the website as well.
It is. So that's
Awesome.
kind of the last thing I wanted to chat about. So
Sounds good. All right, guys. Well, on that note, thank you for watching today. Thank you for listening if you're listening to the podcast. And we hope that you have a fantastic, fantastic day.
and nominate your hero through Mrs. B's. That's a wonderful contest. Such a nice way to give back.
All right.
So enjoy your day and have a super duper week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.